You should absolutely never skip these 5 exercises. And this is why. A 2024 study found that people with weak legs have 2 times higher mortality rates, which means that skipping squats literally shortens your life. You've probably done squats before, but anyone who's been at the gym for leg day will probably chicken out and do a leg press instead. But what if I told you a squat is superior to a leg press in almost every way? Leg presses isolate only quads, while squats engage more than 200 muscles in your body. That means, while Mr. Leg Press over there is only getting strong quads, you're building functional strength and mobility. And before you come at us in the comments, no, squats aren't bad for your knees. Proper form reduces joint stress by 40%, and will help you nail that in a moment. Pause and try 1 bodyweight squat. Feel the knee wobble? That's your stabilizers begging for some help from your back and core. But don't worry, we've got that covered in exercise too. But before that, let's fix your form so you never need to worry about squats again. Keep your feet shoulder-width apart, turned about 15 degrees outward. This maximizes the quad's engagement. If you want to hit your glutes or you're just starting and struggling with your joints, try widening your stance and turning out a little more, which will lighten the load. For a more in-depth explanation, we have separate videos for that on our channel. Do you feel weak for no reason? Is back pain killing you? Does your body feel older than you are? Then let's fix that in as soon as 6 to 8 weeks with an exercise that is fundamental to making your whole body strong. Experts say it can reduce pressure on the discs in your back by around 30%, and it can burn 400 plus calories per day. That said, if you do it wrong, you could be in for a world of pain. The bad kind. Of course, we're talking about deadlifts, and if you don't get the hinge right, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. But don't worry, we're gonna fix that for you. When done right, deadlifts couldn't be safer. They are actually safer than bending forward. They teach hip hinging, reducing lumbar shear forces by 45% on your back. This is why you cannot skip this lift. One study cited that patients with low back pain who deadlifted 2 times a week had 28% less disability after 8 weeks. The key to getting this right is to push your hips back like you're closing a car door with your butt. That's right, your butt. It prevents rounding your spine and getting yourself into a world of hurt. Struggling a little too much? Get a yoga block and put it behind your knees. If it drops, you know you're hinging wrong. If you get good quality deadlifts into your routine, you're going to build functional strength in no time. Seriously, do deadlifts for 4 weeks and come back to the comments to tell everyone how much easier that grocery run is. You can thank us later. Strength is the only part of the math to reclaiming that caveman body though. But if you have no endurance, you have nothing. Luckily for you, we have an exercise that can boost that by 80%. This is an exercise you'll have heard of and you'll have done them. But you might not have been doing them right, or at least the right way to supercharge your endurance. Navy SEALs test recruits with max push-ups in 2 minutes, not to measure their power and strength, but to get an idea of their mental grit under fatigue. Okay, now do 1 push-up. Feel the wobble? That's your core letting you down. In a minute, we'll fix that, and then you can try again. If your hips sag, your core is stealing effort from your chest like a car running on fumes. You'll get nowhere if you don't get this right. According to Harvard Health, push-ups burn 7 calories per minute, the equivalent to brisk walking. And no, push-ups don't wreck shoulders. Proper form strengthens rotator cuffs. You can do diamond push-ups to hit your triceps, or you can go wide grip to hit those pecs harder. The key to getting the form right is to keep that core tight. Core instability during push-ups increases spinal compression by 22%. And if you don't engage your core, those hips will sag and none of the effort will be benefiting your chest or arms, which is why you're doing push-ups to begin with. Instead, you'll just wind up with a bad back. Push-ups train slow-twitch muscle fibers in the chest, triceps, shoulders, and core, critical for sustaining effort over time. Unlike maximal strength exercises, like bench press, push-ups emphasize repetition under fatigue, mimicking real-world tasks like pushing a stroller or moving furniture. But endurance is nothing if your posture is broken. That's where our next exercise comes in. It's a boot camp staple that you see in every military training montage in the movies. It's often a test of strength used to impress friends and compete against each other. But it's also the #1 fix for hunched shoulders if you've been overtraining push-ups. If you're hunching over, you need to start doing pull-ups. Eccentric pull-ups, where you start up top and lower yourself, actually build 20% more muscle than straight-up lifts. Men who could do 3+ pull-ups had 23% lower all-cause mortality versus peers who couldn't, according to studies. A common misconception is that pull-ups are just for men. This couldn't be more wrong. Women's relative strength often exceeds men's, making pull-ups a must-include for all. Strong lats equals better posture at your desk, fewer headaches, and easier overhead luggage lifts when you board that plane to get the hell out of here. Pull-ups also strengthen rotator cuffs, reducing shoulder injury risk by 40%, according to the British Journal of Sports Medicine. Next time you have access to a bar, pause and try a dead hang. Feel your shoulders packing? That's your lats waking up. See how many pull-ups you can do and track your progress over a month. Come back and let us know where you get to, and subscribe so you don't miss a beat. Ever wonder why rock climbers live longer? The answer lies in our last move's grip secret. If you've ever tried to pick up a loved one and carry them on your shoulder, or carry anything that way, even a heavy backpack, and struggled, this one's for you. Several studies, including a systematic review and meta-analysis, have found that lower hand grip strength is associated with a higher risk of cognitive decline and dementia. If you're struggling with your grip because you maybe overdid it on those pull-ups, we can fix that grip endurance in just 6 weeks. How? Farmers Carries. That's how. Farmers Carries boost cerebral blood flow, plus strengthen neural pathways via the grip-brain connection. They also burn 8 to 10 calories per minute, more than jogging. You can start with jugs or bottles of water, kettlebells, and even try the suitcase carry. It's an easily scalable movement with benefits through the roof. Heavy carries also reinforce a proud chest posture, combating that smartphone hunch we all have from doom scrolling. Pause and carry a backpack for 30 seconds. Feel your core brace? That's Farmers Carry magic. So, what are you going to try first? Are you going to fit all of these into your routine? I damn well hope so. Hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.